All right, welcome back, my friends, to our another video where we're going to meet another guest musician today. I'm going to sing about some letters, and of course, we all know our alphabet song. We could sing it with a little rhythm. We'll sing A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? But this next song has a few of those letters taken out because they're special. There's something special about them. This next song is about the vowels. Now, there are certain letters in the alphabet that show up in every single, at least one of them in every single word. Those vowels are A, E, I, O, U. Sometimes Y also, but in this next song, it sings about the A-E-I-O-U, but it sings it in a different language. We're going to be singing it in Portuguese. This is a song that I learned from people from Brazil, where they speak Portuguese. And this song I learned actually from this organization called Capoeira Carcará, where my son has been doing capoeira, which is a Brazilian martial arts, for many years now. And I learned this song several years ago when he was learning himself. And it goes like this. So instead of A-E-I-O-U, it says A-E-I-O-U. So it goes like this. I-E-O-U, yeah. I-E-O-U, vem criança, vem jogar. We sing I-E-O-U, yeah. Let's play some capoeira. All right. Now, I don't know if you noticed, but right behind me there are a couple of instruments. Now, you probably recognize this instrument right over here. This is our tambourine, right? In capoeira they call this the pandeiro, right? And they have a great way of playing this. I'll put this back on the wall. But next to the tambourine, the pandeiro, I see two instruments that you may not recognize. And actually, probably the best person that I can think of to talk to you about these instruments right over here is Mestre Betinho, who runs this school right over here. This is the teacher that my son's been learning with for years and years now. So I'm going to turn it over to Mestre Betinho, and he can tell you all about these amazing instruments right now.
Hi kids, my name is Mestre Betinho. I'm the founder of Capoeira Carcará in Boynton Beach. Today, I'm gonna talk about my favorite instrument right here. This instrument started in Africa. In Africa, they call different names, but in Brazil, they call Berimbau. Berimbau is the most important instrument in the martial arts that I teach. Okay, it's called Capoeira. Capoeira is Afro-Brazilian martial arts. They combine dance. You guys can dance. You guys can move around. Self-defense. You guys can do like kicks, takedowns, acrobatics. You guys can do handstands, cartwheel, backhand sprints. Music. You guys can play the drums. You guys can play the tambourine. And of course, you guys can play the Berimbau. There's much more. Okay, so now I'm gonna explain to you guys about all the parts of the Berimbau, but it's gonna be in Portuguese because in Brazil we speak Portuguese. Okay, over here we got the long piece of wood over here. See that? We call this verga. Okay, over here we got the wire. See the long wire? It's very interesting. It's come from the tire. Inside of the tire, we cut the edge of the tire and take the wood, the wire, cut it, measure, and put over here. This is called arame. Okay. Over here we got the gourd. As you see a lot of gourd under my back right there. So I have a lot of gourd. So you cut the gourd, take all the seed out and let it dry. Sometimes you can paint, you know the pumpkin that you guys see before, I'm sure your parents brought to your home. So they cut it, right, and take all the seeds out and let it dry. Kind of similar, okay? We call this cabaça, all right? Over here we got the rope, right? The rope. This is corda. We got the rope over here, also corda, okay? This rope over here, because attach the cabaça onto the wood and the wire, we call barbante, okay? Here we call corda, because help the arame attach the wood. And also here we have the leather. See that? The leather over here on top. We call this couro. Help to avoid to cut the wood. All right. Over here we have the little stick we call baqueta. All right. And over here we got the coin. Like a metal bronze thing. It's beautiful. See that? May help to make the noise on the berimbau. We call dobrão. Okay. And over here, to finish it up, we got the shaker. See that? All my kids love the shaker. You know what you have inside? We have dry beans inside. And you call this caxixi. See that? Cool noise? So now, I'm going to play the berimbau once again for you guys. Alright? I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you guys like the video, and I hope one day you guys can take my class. It's really fun martial art. It's very good for kids, okay? Bye-bye.
Did you enjoy that? I hope you did. So I hope you learned a little bit about the Berimbau and about capoeira. And I also hope that you join me next week for another video where we get to meet another guest musician. So join me again at the Kids Music Circle.